Hi, good morning. Hi, good morning. Sam's wanting everybody to know that he's awake. I actually was sneaking down there to peek through the fence at him because I heard a whole lot of ruckus going on, and I thought, well, I didn't know if it was a person or if the fox was down there. If there's a fox. What did the fox say? Ding, 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 ding. I feel like a ding dong after yesterday because I go backing in my driveway and here comes Phoenix. She's running across the road and then all of a sudden she stops and she looks over in front of Joan's house and she yells something because I'm still in my car backing up the driveway, and then Naomi comes running off the porch across the yard, and they're both running to Joan's house screaming, "Fox, fox, fox." Well, I get my almost 60-year-old fat butt out of the car and take off running and like to have killed myself trying to get to Joan's front yard. I didn't see no fox, although it did smell like a stinky dog in her front yard. That's what I smelled. Rebecca! You know, I had an eventful day yesterday. I just want to tell you all about it. Some people say that these things only happen to me, and then other people are like, nah, that happens to me all the time. Okay, so what happened was, the first thing, we got this delivery and they said, hey, can you go out there and check it? Because we got this email from the company that shipped it that said, don't sign for it until you inspect it and make sure there's no damage. Well, we didn't have to sign for it. FedEx threw it in the warehouse. Well, it turned out to be that. But when I went out there to look for it, I couldn't find it. But there was about 30 boxes thrown in there. And the boxes aren't really heavy-ish per se, but they're long. Some of those boxes are 10 feet long, and they might be 40 or 50 pounds. So if I can get in the middle of them and lift them, you know, to balance the weight, but I am not strong enough to pick up one end and bring that other end up. You know what I'm saying? So I gave up fighting that. And I said, I don't see it. Hold on just a second. Okay, so anyway, I go and look for that box. I gave up because I was like, y'all can look for it tomorrow. Because I can't find it. And I can't be lifting all this stuff. Okay. Moving on. Then Danny calls. And he's like, hey, can you go out to the warehouse and see if the box is in there for this job and take it into the office because this guy's going to come pick it up. And I said, okay. So I go out there. I'm like, yeah, there it is. On the top shelf, all the way in the back, behind all those boxes. Well, while I'm on the phone with Danny, I fell. I didn't fall. Okay, so there's this tiny lip. It's like that high when you go into the warehouse. I didn't fall. I didn't hurt myself. But did I nearly kill myself falling off that tiny lip? Yeah, I mean, all I did was stumble. It was fine. It didn't hurt me at all. But still, I was like, I just fell off the dadgum lip in this warehouse. And he said, you mean the one that's like a ½ inch? Yeah, I did. Yeah, the ½ inch. Yeah. Shut up. Well, I get all those boxes moved so that I can get to the back. I got in the middle of them and was able to just basically lift and roll them over. And I found the first box. It was on the bottom, and there was like a hole punched in it, and one end was crushed. So thank you, FedEx. I sent that information to the boss. I'll be back, okay? Okay. So then I go out to go get lunch, and I am walking to my car, looking at my phone, reading a comment, because that's about when I have time to read comments. It's when I'm walking around. And I was late yesterday morning because I had a doctor's appointment, so I didn't get my parking place. It's not really mine, but it's the one I always park in. It's the first one because I'm usually the first one there. I walk up to this car and looking at my phone, and I look up. I have a small SUV, right? I look up and I'm looking over the top of this car, and I went, I can't look over the top of my car. It was a little two-seater Mercedes-Benz convertible. Definitely not my car. I turned around and started laughing hysterically as I'm walking away from the Mercedes, and look up and the owner's walking towards me. I was like, sorry, thought it was mine. I mean, not really, because I have a dark gray SUV, but whatever. I'll be back. Hi, I just went and filled up this cup with water, and as I was coming through that door, I ran into the wall and spilt water everywhere. So it's just my life, okay? Okay, so after the fox incident yesterday, I told the girls I was going to Publix and I was going to get the stuff and we would make Rice Krispie treats. So I had a prescription to drop off at Publix, so I dropped that off. I went and picked up all my stuff to make Rice Krispie treats. And as I was checking out, there was a man behind me. Now, he works at Publix, and I don't know that I've ever had any communication with him other than maybe just, hey, how's it going? But he was in line behind me yesterday buying something, and he said, oh, you have my favorite candy. Do I now? It was miniature M&Ms that I bought in case the girls wanted to put it in the Rice Krispie treats. And I said, well, we're making Rice Krispie treats, and I bought them just if the girls want to put it in there. And he said, oh, I like Rice Krispie treats. Just go ahead and text me your address and I'll come by and have some Rice Krispie treats and some miniature M&Ms. I said, well, the girls, my neighbor's daughters are coming over tonight and they're going to be making them. And he was like, that's okay. I can play dress up. Huh? So what? Who said we were playing dress up, sir? He said, I mean, I would dress up like G.I. Joe. I was like, well, of course you would. But we're not dressing up, sir. We're just making Rice Krispie treats. That's all. What? Well, he kept saying stuff like, yeah, just go ahead and send me your address and I'll be right over with my G.I. Joe outfit. And I was like, do you really have a G.I. Joe outfit, sir? Because, I mean, I might send you my address just to see you dressed up as G.I. Joe, I think. I'm not sure. Not really. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, I was like, that's kind of weird. Anyway, they came over, and I told Phoenix when she came over about the fox thing, and she pressed her face up against my door and both hands, and I said, you're going to start cleaning that door. Every time you stick your face or hands to that door, you're going to clean it. And if that's every day, then you're going to clean it every day. She said, okay. So they came back last night, and I got Naomi in the kitchen started with the Rice Krispie treats, and then I went into the living room where Phoenix was with my iPad, and I said, here's your rag. And she said, what? I said, it's time to clean the door. Oh, okay. She jumps up. She was so happy to run outside and clean that door, because I have a door that the top of it rolls down so you can clean the top half of the door when it's pushed down, and then you raise that up, and then you can clean the bottom half of the door. It's like the best thing ever for short people, because I can't reach the top of it, and she can't reach the top of it. So anyway, I lowered that down. I was like, well, you've missed a spot. Okay, you come over here. I made her clean it real good. And then I pushed that up, and I said, now clean the bottom half. And she was like, how does it do that? I said, I don't know. It's magic. She said, I mean, where does it go? Because it's got screen on it when you pull it down. I said, well, it's got a roller in there, and it just rolls up in there. She said, how? I said, I don't know. I don't build doors. I just know that on shades, you know, because I am in the window treatment business, I know that shades have a roller, and they roll up into this pocket. And I'm imagining that door's the same way. There's a roller in there, and it rolls up into that little pocket at the top of the door. And then you hit this button and you bring it down, and you can have a screen door or you can have a glass door. It's like magic. Anyway, I made her clean the door. Sorry. I mean, you know, it is what it is. And if she comes over today and sticks her face to the door, she's going to clean it again. And tomorrow she may clean it again. And she might have been excited about it yesterday, but about time 482 rolls along that she's still cleaning that door, she might get tired of it, and she might ambulances, and she might quit putting her face upon the door. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you this door just in case you've never seen one like it. This door is dirty, but to be honest, we did just have a hurricane type storm come through, and when I opened this door to look outside, rain was hitting this door. That's how hard it was. Yeah. So I'm short. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I have to kind of, see, I have to put my hands all over the door, and I have to push up on it, and then I have to push that button. I don't know if y'all could see that, but anyway, it rolls down, and then you have a screen door. And then you just push that back up. So see, that glass is now at the bottom, and you can clean it. And then you push it up, and then you can clean the other glass. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty fantastic. But I think that's all. I think that's all that has happened in the last 24 hours that is funny that I needed to tell you about. I mean, probably not all, but that's all I can think of right now. But anyway, remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. I hope he's coming back soon, because people be crazy. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries. Toodles, my noodles. Stay silly, my friends, and smile. Piss people off, make people happy, or just make them wonder what you've been up to. Goodbye.